Yes, people, welcome to Footy Fans TV. I hope everyone's doing well. So today we're going to take you through another roundup of all of the transfer news that's been happening in the last 24 hours. But before we get into that, please remember to subscribe, like and share if you're feeling the content that we're putting out. It's super important for us as we continue to grow the channel, so thank you very much in advance. Let's go. First up is a young Portuguese player called Florentino Luis. Many of you probably have never heard the name. He's been chased by a bunch of European clubs, including Real Madrid, including Lille, including Betis, Valencia, Barcelona, you name it, they're all after him. However, AS Monaco have managed to secure him on a loan, so we'll see what happens there, but he's one to watch for the future. He plays in a holding midfield role. Compare him to someone like a Camavinga, which is why Madrid were thinking of him as an alternative and probably a cheaper option. Next up, another Benfica player, Ruben Dias, slightly older, 23 years of age, being chased by Manchester City. It's very well known that Manchester City are fragile in the centre-back position, so they're looking to recruit. They haven't had much success trying to get Jimenez in from Atletico, Koulibaly from Napoli. They've had a few failed attempts with some other players, so let's see what happens there. But apparently Manchester City are chasing his signature. Then the other name on everybody's lips at the moment is Sergiño Dest, 19-year-old wing-back playing for Ajax at the moment. Was mooted to have had an agreement in place with Bayern Munich, but then when Barcelona got rid of some players, it freed up some funds when they had Semedo go out the door to Wolves. They've expressed an interest. It's now understood that Barcelona is Dest's preferred location to go to. Something should materialise on that one in the next 24 to 48 hours. He's probably going to end up leaving Ajax, but a hot prospect for the future and one that you guys should definitely keep an eye on. Sticking with Barcelona, they're still trying to get more players out the door. So Todibo, one of their young centre-backs, been linked with a bunch of different Premier League clubs. They really want to move him on because they're trying to open up more funds to prize Eric Garica away from Manchester City. I'm sure that Man City won't be happy about that. But Garcia wants to go back to Spain. He wants to go back to his homeland, which is totally understandable. Let's see what happens with that one as well. Staying with the Premier League, and we get to Chelsea. Now, they have signed Mendy from Rennes, and that puts Kepa's position in a little bit of doubt. What we're hearing is that they want to loan Kepa out and then try to move him on next year to try and recoup back some of the 80 million euros that they paid for him. World record for a goalkeeper. They don't want him to just sit on the bench and lose value, so you could see Kepa go out of the door. Sticking with Chelsea, they're trying to move on N'Golo Kante. It sounds crazy to say that because of how phenomenal he's been for Leicester. For Chelsea, maybe not last season. Last season was a bit of a funny one for all of the clubs, but it's thought that he may be going to Inter Milan to link back up with Antonio Conte. That deal does rely on Inter Milan getting rid of Skriniar, who looks like he could be on his way to Tottenham Hotspurs. Again, still with Chelsea, there's some kind of mass exodus that's probably going to go on there with all the players that they've brought in, which is supernatural. We wouldn't expect anything different. But Arsenal have been linked with Jorginho as an alternative to Thomas Partey if they can't get him. Mikel Arteta was very coy when he was asked about this in the press conference today, so there could be some movement between the clubs there as well. And then we'll finish up in Serie A with Juventus. So two players. First of all, Aaron Ramsey. There's been a lot of speculation linking him with a move away from the club. He's come out publicly and said, I'm happy here. The club have said that they're happy with him as well. So for the meantime, Aaron Ramsey will stay at Juventus, stay a Juve player, work under Andrea Pirlo and try to win some more things in Serie A. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Juventus have terminated Sami Khedira's contract with immediate effect, so he's now a free agent. They're trying to get some bigger wages off of their wage bill. They've moved him on. He'll end up somewhere else. Let's see what happens in the next few days. We'll be sure to keep you posted. Remember to subscribe, like, and share, and we'll continue to put this content out for you. Peace.